between these two clubs during the course of this series. Exchanges between the coaches, Jeff Van Gundy and Phil Jackson. The incident in Game 2 between assistant coach Jim Clemens of the Bulls and Patrick Ewing. We've talked about all of this with Michael Jordan.
I think it's just a mental positioning of coaches trying to get into each other's head and get into the opposite player's head and see if it affects the way that they play. I think it's very important for us not to listen to that. I mean, all the comments and whatever is done on the basketball court is done on the basketball court, and whatever is said in the press is usually for the mental edge going into the next game. So I don't think too many of us are listening to that, and all the criticism is to try to get the referees to think one other way, and others trying to combat what the others is doing. It's more or less a soap opera, really.
And Coach Jeff Van Gundy of New York apparently upset with all that talk, but calling it psychobabble and saying, well, when you have number 23 on your team, you can do that talking because he can back it up for you.
Scottie Pippen between quarters 1 and 2 taking the ice from trainer Chip Schaefer, apparently icing the shoulder. Scottie Pippen is back on the floor. Dennis Rodman with an air ball and claiming that he was fouled. Knicks are going with a small lineup as Ewing remains on the bench. They have Oakley and Mason as their big men, along with Ward, Anderson, and Davis. Second quarter just underway. Shot clock at 5. Knicks lead by 8 points. Anderson shooting for 3. And rebounded by Ward. Nice pass for Anderson. Charlie Ward provides help off the boards. He can leap and very aggressive. Steve Kerr with a nice move. So the Bulls are within 6.
I was watching the Knicks coaching staff when Willie Anderson missed that point-blank layup. They just all grimaced in pain. Those are the kind of field goals that the Knicks have to cash in on, because when you don't, generally what happens at the other end, the other team scores easily.
Oakley set up by Ward. Well, the Knicks upset with the high number of layups that they missed in Game 2. Pippen off the ball fake. Stolen by Ward. Charlie Ward. And the Knicks now lead 29-19.
Careless pass by Scottie Pippen, jumping in the air and just laying it out. And the Knicks much quicker on their feet than the Bulls so far this afternoon.
2 minutes gone by in the second. Here's Pippen. Scottie Pippen going high off glass, and the Knicks now lead by 8. For Pippen, only his second field goal.
And you really don't, if you're New York, you don't mind that shot because it was a challenged shot by Anthony Mason. He actually forced Scottie to adjust it, but he was lucky enough to get it off the glass up and in.
Open shot for Anderson, way off, but converted by Oakley. The Knicks led by as many as 13. They had a 19-6 edge at one point. They are now up by 10, 31-21. And Rodman playing the post. Dennis Rodman.
Well, Michael Jordan told us before the game that Dennis has to be an offensive threat. They don't expect a lot of production, but they expect him to at least be a threat other than on the offensive glass. But you don't see Dennis Rodman making post moves like that very often.
Rodman is an excellent passer out of the post. That time he was able to go glass off the spin. Here's Pippen backing his way on Davis. He had the move. He had Davis beaten, but could not convert. No foul call. Ward passed on the 3. Up to the left hand. Charlie Ward has spawned the Knicks here in the second quarter, as he did on a number of occasions against the Cavaliers. The feeling is he's a big game player going back to his football days at Florida State, and he has really come on in the playoffs. Knicks now lead by 10. Pippen getting possession. And Oakley with the rebound. And again, you can see Ward crashing the boards, and he's making a difference.
And the Knicks have an advantage now if they can get to the basket. No shot blocking for Chicago there. However, Pippen will get one occasionally. Jordan will as well, but no big people in there.
Foul called on Bushler. Timeout taken. The Knicks hearing it from this crowd.
Well, Charlie Ward able to knife in between Rodman and Pippen. No big body in there to take up space. Nobody to challenge the shot as the Knicks feeling good about it.